KSi Automation version 4.2 system has many ways to edit the data after it has been inputted. For example, in the recipes, seed sources, and customers, there are many places where you can update the data that's in there. For example, bin 3, you complete running the seed out of it, so there's no more seed left in the middle of the season, and you load it up, you got more seed. So it's a 3,000 capacity bin, 3,000 unit capacity bin. So you would set the inventory at 3,000 if it's a full bin, the capacity at 3,000, and then the wheel cal, if you have a seed wheel, you would set that according to the cup weight and the gram scale that you use. So it would be 1,055 grams, for example. When you put in a new seed lot, seed variety into a source, such as bin 3, the pre-act needs to be at 0, the discharge rate needs to be at 0, the clean out time needs to be at 0. These three fields collectively make up what we call the run auto set, or the pre-act numbers. The pre-act specifies when the gate will close, so those need to be at 0 the first time you run out of the bin and run auto set is selected. Underneath here, I would imagine that it could be the same seed variety. If it wouldn't be, you would just select the new seed variety at 4U2 F6, for example. To confirm that, press the check mark, and then to update, just press this, and then you will get the viewer to confirm. I will select the back button. The same thing goes for the recipes, just a little bit different of a setup, which I will go through. So I have basic C selected, and as you will notice, the basic C information is on the right hand side. So I will select basic B, for example. Basic B is the recipe name. This is where the description is. And then, so if I added a description of editing recipe, auxiliary 1 can be enabled. And then if you wanted to update your changes, you would press update record. Now, as you will notice, there are two parts to updating a recipe. You have a recipe name where you specify the name, the description, and then whether you want to turn on these auxiliaries automatically or not. And you would edit this information right here. Now, underneath it is where you choose your liquid sources. So these liquid sources will be a part of the basic B recipe. So for example, if I wanted to edit liquid stand 2, the rate that I wanted to apply, I could type 2 in there, press update, and that would update my ounces per unit. Let's say I'd like to add a new liquid source to the recipe. So as you will notice, I have liquid stand 1, liquid stand 3, liquid stand 4, and liquid stand 2. So if I wanted to add a 5th or 6th liquid stand to it, it doesn't matter. I could add liquid stand 6 if you had 6 liquid stands. Type in 3.5, and then I would have to select in ounces how I want to apply the chemical, which I'm going to select ounces per unit. To confirm that selection, I need to press the check mark, and to insert this new liquid stand into basic B recipe, I need to press this check mark, and it'll add liquid stand 6 to my basic B recipe. That is basically what you need to do to edit current recipes that you have in your database. I will select the back button, and customers is essentially the same way, same buttons. For example, if I want to add a new customer or just edit the operation name from customer AB to customer AB Farms, for example, and add a city in Kansas and a zip, for example, I could do this. Once I completed those changes, I would just press update and confirm. I'll press the back button, and just to kind of give you a recap, this is how the system is set up across the board. So if there's any changes that need to be done, you can overwrite data and update the changes, or to create something new, you would press insert.